Hello students, welcome back to the YouTube channel of St. Wilfred College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Panvel. In today's lecture, we will discuss the new chapter that is Final Partnership Final Account. All of you know what partnership means. Partnership means what? Partnership means two or more persons are coming together and start the business. Okay, these are the partnership form. Okay, the partners doing some agreements between them. It is called as partnership deed. All of you know partnership business is registered under the Partnership Act 1932. This is the basic information of partnership. Okay, partnership means what? Partnership business means two or more persons are coming together and start the business. So they're doing the agreement while doing a business. That is called as partnership deed. They are doing some agreements. Okay. Now, partnership firm is registered under the Partnership Act 1932. Okay. Now, every partnership firm, every business prepare their final account. Final account means what? Final account means the preparing of trading account, profit and loss account, or balance sheet. The final account helps to find out the financial position of your business. If you are doing the final account, then you can easily find out your business is in a profit making or a loss making. So every business firm prepare their final accounts every year at the end of the every year. Clear? So here we discuss the final account of partnership firm. Then in final account of partnership firm, which account should maintain? First, every businessman maintain the trading account. Okay, trading account means trading account. Trading account, how to prepare the trading account? I given here the format of trading account. Trading account is a nominal account. What is the rule of nominal account? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. In trading account, there are two sides, debit side and credit side. In debit side, always all the expenses are recorded, and on a credit side, all the incomes are recorded. Okay. In a trading account, which item should recorded? First to opening stock. Means whatever stock brings for the conduction of business, that is the opening stock. Next is purchases. Less return outward. Return outward means purchase return. If any purchase return, then less that return from the purchase, and after less, write down the figure in outer column. Next to carriage inward, import duties, wages, manufacturing expenses, and gross profit carried down. Such as in a credit side, which item should recorded on a credit side of trading account? By sales. Less return inward. Return inward means what? Sales return. If you are selling any goods or that goods return, then less that goods from his sales and figure write down in outer column. By goods destroyed by fire, goods taken over by partners for a personal use, that it means drawing. Goods distributed as a free sample. Goods distributed as a free sample, it means for the advertising purpose. By gross loss carried down. Clear? This is a trading account. If for solving the practical problem on a final account, you know the format of trading account. If you don't know the format of trading account, then you cannot able to prepare the final account. So every student should prepare this format of trading account. Okay, in trading account, all the direct expenses are recorded. Means expenses related with the factory. All the expenses related with the factory should recorded in a trading account. Clear? Now next statement is profit and loss account. Next statement is which? Profit and loss account. In profit and loss account also, nominal account. What is the rule of nominal account? Debit all expenses or losses and credit all incomes and gains. In P&L statement also, profit and loss statement means P&L statement also, there is a debit side and credit side. Debit side recorded all the expenses, and on a credit side recorded all the incomes. Okay. Now, all the office related expenses recorded in a P&L statement. Clear? All factory related expenses should record in a trading account, and all office related expenses should record in a profit and loss account. Then which item should come under the profit and loss account? to gross loss brought down. If you incurred a loss on it in a trading account, that carried down, and that loss should brought down in a P&L account. So gross loss brought down, insurance rate and rates, electricity expense, wages and salary or salary of employees, postage and telephone, printing and stationery, trade expenses, any other expenses also, salesman salary, advertising, traveling expenses, warehousing expenses, carriage outward, advertisement. Next is bad debts, depreciation, loss on sale of assets, loss by fire, and to net profit carried down. Means all the office related expenses and all the selling related expenses should recorded in a profit and loss account. Clear? Factory related expenses recorded in trading account, office related expenses recorded in a profit and loss account. All the sales related expenses are also recorded in a profit and loss account. Now credit side of a profit and loss account. All the income recorded in a credit side. Means commission received, gross profit brought down. Means in a trading account, if you incurred a profit, then that carried down profit should brought down in a P&L statement. So profit and loss brought down, commission received, discount received, profit and sale of asset, and net loss. If you incur a loss in a P&L statement, then that loss will come in a credit sides. Clear? Now, in a 12th standard, you prepare that two statements, trading account and profit and loss account. We already studied in a 12th standard, but profit and loss appropriation account is the same. In this statement is new in this topic. What is recorded in this appropriation account? So all the expenses of partners, means partner interest on drawing, interest on capital, partner's salary, partner's commission should recorded in a profit and loss appropriation account. Clear? See here. Net profit, net loss brought down. Here net profit brought down. To interest on partner's capital. Okay, means any interest, second effect of interest on capital come under the profit and loss appropriation account. Next is partner's loan account, transfer to reserve, any salary commission are recorded in a partner's profit and loss appropriation account. If partner's interest on drawing is recorded under in a credit side, and all the profit or loss whatever incurred in a profit and loss appropriation account, that profit and loss is transferred to which account? Capital account. Now capital account. Capital account, in a capital account, prepare the column of particular and name of partner. If you having a 3 partners, then prepare the 3 columns. If there are 2 partners, then prepare the 2 columns. Okay. Next, to balance brought down. If capital balance is given in a debit side, then balance brought down will be in debit side. If capital balance is given on a credit side, then profit and loss balance brought down in a credit side. Next, to drawing. Drawing, interest on drawing is recorded in a debit side, and salary, interest on capital is recorded in a credit side. Clear? This is a profit and loss. This is a partner's capital account. Same as you can prepare the partner's current account also. Current account is also same. Format of current account is also same as a capital account. Next is balance sheet. Balance sheet is very important to find out the position of your assets and liabilities. Balance sheet, there are 2 columns, asset side, liability side, and asset side. In liability side, recorded the current account, means carried down balance of current account should write here. Capital account of right here. General reserve, all the reserves come under the balance sheet. General reserve, security premium. Okay, means all reserves come under the liability side. Next, loan or sundry creditors, bank overdrafts, bills payable, outstanding expenses are come under the liability side. All the assets, all the fixed assets and all the current assets come under the asset side. Means fixed assets, all the tangible and intangible, both the assets come under the asset side. And if there is any depreciation on assets, then less the depreciation from assets, then stock, debtors, then loans and advances, prepaid expenses, cash in hand, bank balance, all such items comes in a asset side. Clear? All of you getting the profit trading account, profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account, capital account, and balance sheet. All of you study in a 12th standard trading account, profit and loss account, capital account, and balance sheet. Then also here only profit and loss appropriation account is separated from the profit and loss account. In the profit and loss appropriation account, which item should included? All the expenses of partners only. Interest on capital, interest on drawing, interest on all partners commission or partner salary should recorded in a profit and loss appropriation account. I hope all of you will understood this format. Trading account, profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account, capital account, and balance sheet. All the assets and liabilities should recorded in a balance sheet. Clear? Now, we will discuss some adjustments which are very important for solving the problems. First adjustment, unrecorded sales. If you selling the goods to the partners, selling the goods to the customer, but the sale is not recorded in a book, then what will be the entry? Add in sales. Sales, first effect, add in sale, and second effect, add in debtors. Next, unrecorded purchase. First effect, add in purchase. Second effect, add in creditors. Next is prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses means less from expenses, and second effect in a asset side. Now, next is outstanding expenses. Add in expenses and second effect in a liability side. Second effect in which side? Liability side. Now is depreciation. Depreciation on asset, then less from asset. First effect, P&L account debit side. Second effect, less from assets. Next is closing stock. What is the two effects of closing stock? First effect, trading account credit side, and second effect in a asset side. Next is income due but not received, means outstanding income. Here we see outstanding expenses. Here given outstanding income. So first effect, add in income. Always outstanding is added in expenses also and in income also. But outstanding expenses, second effect in the liability side, and outstanding income, second effect in the asset side. Clear? Difference between outstanding expenses and outstanding income? Both. First effect is same. Add in expenses, add in income. But second effect, outstanding expenses, write in a liability side, and outstanding income, write in a asset side. Now, income received in advance means prepaid income. Here we see prepaid expenses. Here, prepaid income means prepaid is always less from income, and second effect in a liability side. Next is reserve for doubtful debt. Reserve for doubtful debt. First effect of reserve for doubtful debt is less from debtors. Okay, less from debtors, and second effect in P&L side, add in bad debts, add a new RDD. Okay, and less old RDD. Old RDD is already given in the question. Next is reserve for discount on debtors. If any discount on debtors, then add in discounted of a debit side and less from debtors. If discount on creditor is given, then add in creditor. Add in creditor, but credit add in debtors of credit side and less from creditors. Clear? Reserve for discount on creditor. First effect is what? First effect is add in discount of credit side, and second effect less from creditors. Next is goods distributed as a free sample. Then first effect is credit side of trading account, and second effect P&L account debit side. Next is goods destroyed by fire or goods lost by theft. First effect credit side of trading account, and second effect P&L account debit side. Next is good taken over by partners, means for the personal use. Then first effect trading account credit side, and second effect which side? Capital account debit side. Partners capital account debit side. If you prepare the current account, then current account debit side. Next is interest on partner's capital. If any interest on partner's capital, then first effect, P&L, profit and loss appropriation account, debit side, and second effect, credit side of capital oblique current account. Partner's interest on drawing, first effect, profit and loss appropriation credit side, and second effect, profit and capital account oblique current account debit side. Clear? For solving the problem, you have to learn all these adjustments. All of you know both the effects of adjustment, then only your problem should tally it. So every student learn this adjustment properly, then only you can able to solve the problem. Clear? In first, what we discuss? First, we discuss the format of trading account. Which item come under the trading account? All the factor related, means all the direct expenses come under the trading account. Then we discuss profit and loss account. Profit and loss, all the office related expenses and sales related expenses come under the profit and loss account. Then we discuss profit and loss appropriation account. This statement is new in this in this year. The appropriation account, in this account comes all the expenses of partners and all the incomes of partners. Next is partners capital account oblique partners current account. You can, whatever information is given, if there is a fluctuation capital account, then you have to prepare the capital account. If fixed capital account, then you have to prepare the current account. You don't need to think that if the in questions given the current account, then you should prepare the current account. If in question current account is not given, then don't prepare the current account. Okay, but the format of current account and capital account same. Format of current account and profit account, capital account is same. Debit side, write down the drawing on interest on drawing. Credit side, write down the all the expense, means salaries or a interest on capital. Okay, commission. Next, we prepare the balance sheet. All of you know the format of balance sheet, like liability side and asset side. All the liabilities come in a liability side, means capital account, current account, your reserve, security premium, general reserve. Okay. Then loan, then bank overdraft, sundry creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses come under the liability side. And in asset side, all the fixed assets and current assets come, investment come under the incomes asset side. Clear? I hope all of you understood this format. You have, because format necessary for the solving the problem. And these are the adjustment. You learn the adjustment, then only you can easily solve the problem. I hope all of you will understood this video very well. From next video, we will prepare some questions on this topic. Okay, thank you.